Alright, I'm off to get a haircut. I'm going to sort this out. Let me see if I can nail this camera set. There we go. Nice and fresh. Alright, I'm booked in to get a DEXA scan here at Metabolic Measures. Just like 20 minutes early, so I figured I'd quickly explain what one is. It's a type of x-ray that was originally used to get your bone mineral density, but it also determines, like, it tells you how much muscle mass you've got, like in your left leg compared to your right leg, and also over your whole body, and how much fat mass you've got, and whereabouts that fat is placed, and your visceral fat and all that kind of things. It's one of the most accurate ways to determine like body fat percentages and stuff like that. The main reason I'm getting it now is at the start of the cut I want to see how much muscle mass I've got, and also how much fat I have, and then at the end of the cut it'll be good to see how much body fat I drop, but also make sure that I manage to retain the muscle that I currently have. So about to go in and get that, and I'll run you through the results afterwards. Alright, so I got the results back from my DEXA. As you can see here, it prints off a few pages of information, and that you just need to know how to interpret it. What I took from it is my bone mineral density is very good, but when it comes to lifting weights and that, generally if you do lift heavy, it's very good for your bone density. But what I take from this is it's just a starting point for my cut. I'm going to get one again at the end to make sure, like I said before, how much muscle mass and that I've retained. But during my little 20-week bulk, I managed to put on roughly about 3.2 kilos of muscle mass onto my frame. You know, all around, like put a few hundred grams on in each arm, put a few hundred grams on in the legs, and also around the trunk and stuff like that. And also, I'm currently sitting at 14.5% body fat. I have a total of 10.8 kilograms of fat on my body, and I've also got 64.1 grams of lean body mass, so I believe that's like muscle and skeleton and stuff like that. So that gives me a total of, this is what I find interesting, because this morning on the scales I weighed 78.1 or 78.2 roughly. Now I've dropped almost 2 kilos in my first 2 weeks, which might be a little bit fast, but we'll see how we go. But according to the DEXA scan, I'm only weighing 74.9 kilograms, so that goes to show, you know, how much actual food weight you're carrying around in your stomach, stuff waiting to be digested, stuff that's already been digested, and how much water weight and stuff like that you also hold. So I found that interesting. But yeah, this is just a bit of a starting point. Like I said, I'll get a DEXA scan again at the end, and we'll compare the two and see how this cut went. So this weekend happens to be my birthday, so I know there's going to be extra food being consumed, and there's definitely going to be some alcoholic beverages consumed, which can lead to an excess of calories. So how have I prepared in the week building up to this so I don't hinder my results too much? Well, today's Friday. Today and yesterday I've eaten only about 2,700 calories when I'm trying to eat about 2,900 to 3,000 a day. So I've kind of put 600 calories in the bank, so to speak. Saving them for the weekend. And I've also, tonight I'm going to go train some legs, but also I'm going to do an extra 600 calories worth of cardio. So that's going to almost bank up 1,200 calories worth, so that will cover all the alcohol I'm going to drink. So I'm not going to have too much to drink tomorrow because I want to be fresh for the Conor McGregor-Mayweather fight on the Sunday morning. So that will cover the alcohol and some of the food, but I mean, I'm eating 3,000 calories a day, so it's pretty easy to fit the foods that I want into there. But if I do overspill and go a bit over the top, I can always just do a little bit extra on the Monday to make up for it. Just because you're going out doesn't mean you have to hinder your results and stuff like that. But it is my birthday, so at the same time, I don't mind if I go a little bit over. I know I can fix it down the track. Speaking of working out, it's time to go and hit these legs. Spend about 45 minutes doing weights, and then I'll do these 600 to 700 calories worth of cardio after that. And that way I can enjoy the weekend guilt-free. Yo!
So niggas what they wanna do, hating on the play cause my legs stay 22.
Alright, so here at Green Zone doing a leg session. Managed to rope Russ here, the sexy rig, into dinner with me, you know, give me a few more YouTube views. I'll throw his Instagram up here or maybe down here somewhere. But what do we got? We got 6 sets of squats, 20 reps a set, progressing up in weights, so starting with body weight, then 20 kilo, 40 kilo, 60, 80 and 100. You drop out when you can't get the 100, but every single set is supersetted with 15 heel elevated 35 kilo squats. So let's see how this goes.
I'm a park right at the front, pouring lean in my cup. Got what in my back, got peanut butter, ice cream, Peter Pan seats. Just got a fresh cut, now we looking for the freaks. Take a bag and a piece, take a drop in the balls. I'ma show you how to ball, with a finger to the loud. So fuck them niggas, what they wanna do? Hating on the clip, cause my legs stay 22s. When I pull up, I'm a park right at the front, pouring lean in my cup. Hey, rich boy said it quick, niggas wanna.
Now I've got leg press starting at 80 kilo, 20 reps, building up 40 kilo a time. Once again, until you can't get to 20 reps, but we're supersetting it with 12 to 15 football hammer curls. Spent already, but here we go.
Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac.
Football hammer curls is definitely something I'd recommend. It incorporates all your stabilizers and that as well. So if you're really looking to bring your hamstrings up, definitely something you should be doing in your plan. Yeah, okay, you can't add heaps of resistance. Oh, I do, 30, 40 kilo hamstring curls. But trust me, you're gonna feel these, and it really helps the hamstrings in unstable positions, which will also help prevent future injuries and stuff like that. Get it, Russ.
Niggas wanna jet, shit tight, no slip. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac.
Followed all that up with 3 sets of lunges and lying hamstring curls. Now about to finish off something for my clients too, but I've never actually done myself, and that's 1 set of leg extension from 1 to 10 reps, but each rep it's always 1 second down on the negative part of the rep, but on the way up, each rep is how many seconds you do it for. So the second rep is 2 seconds up, 1 second down. Third, fourth, fifth, 7th rep, 7 seconds up, 1 second down, all the way up to 10. So I know for my clients to this, so it's now time for me to feel the pain.
Hey, rich boy said it quick, broke niggas wanna jet, shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick, broke niggas wanna jet, shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac.
That's that done. It's been about an hour and a half, but cheers Russ for the workout. See him around the gym, this man's got some crazy workout ideas, so hit him up, and trust me, you'll be dead afterwards. Whew.
Reach to the sky from the bottom, living out the dreams that have all came true. Now I'm trying to reach to the stars from the